What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm finally bringing you another Seattle Seahawks franchise video. This is week 3 against the St. Louis Rams. We have Sidney Rice out for 2 weeks, and the Rams have Scott Fujita, Sam Bradford, Denario Alexander, and Harvey Dahl all out for this game. And we are playing at the On a Boat Worldwide Shipping Dome in St. Louis, Missouri. I love those stadium names. They're just hilarious. From the stadium, my voice just cracked. The stadium sponsorships, and you're gonna see there's Steven Jackson and Brandon Lloyd, because Brandon Lloyd re-signed with the Rams in my franchise, and the quarterback for the Rams is Scott Tolzien. I thought he was a rookie because I have never heard of him before, but then when I looked it up and when I looked how to pronounce his name, you're gonna see a nice sack by KJ right there. I found out he was on the 49ers, and then I was like, okay, that makes sense because he doesn't have a picture in this game. So, like, if he was a rookie, he would have one of those created pictures, but since he just has a blank portrait silhouette, he was already in the game. But I have never seen him in this game before. So, he's the starter for the Rams, and here we go. My game plan of attack was to try to get the run game going, but it didn't work there too well. So, we have to go into passing attack. Like you guys know, the past 2 games, we haven't been able to get the running game going at all, so I wanted to try to work in Marshawn Lynch a little bit more because the Rams aren't exactly the best team in the world. They're one of the bottom teams right now. So I thought we might have a pretty easy time running the ball on them, but then again, who knows. We're going to see we hit the tight end, the rookie tight end there, bringing us a first down, and on 3rd and 5, Matt Flynn's going to go ahead and connect to Mike Williams there, who's going to pick up a first down, getting closer to the end zone for our very first possession of the game. On play action, Matt Flynn is going to go ahead and scramble, and we just outran the defensive lineman there and picked up 5 yards, and we just slid to the ground. 3rd and 1, we're going to give it to Michael James, who's going to pick up about 4 yards there, and I was like, hey, we're going to give it to Michael James again, and he's going to find the end zone, giving us our first touchdown of the game. That might be LaMichael James' first touchdown of his career. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But the Rams are back on the ball, and Steven Jackson, he was doing the best on their team so far. He had that one rush for like 17 yards and then the one reception for about 13 or whatever. But they just can't get anything going, and they're going to drop the ball there. Matt Flynn's going to get sacked on play action, and we're going to try to go for it on 3rd and 14, obviously. But we're going to get hit right as we throw it again. So the Rams are back on the ball, and they're going to go ahead and hit Danny Amendola, and we stripped him, and this is just a bizarre play because Steven Jackson picks it up, and it's not a first down. So on 4th down, they had to go ahead and punt it. That was just a bizarre play because it was a first down. They fumbled it, and then it wasn't a first down anymore. But 2nd and 4, we're going to give it to Marshawn Lynch, who's going to break it out, and here we go. He finally gets his, a good run on the season. That is, 72 yards running on that one play. Pretty sweet. That was the biggest run of the game, obviously. And I kept trying to use Chris Clemens because I want to get him to either get the record for most sacks in the season or just get him to have the most sacks on the season. Because if you guys know, he has 6 through 2 games. And I'll tell you how many he has at the end of this game on the season and where he stands. KJ Wright gets another sack, bringing him 2 on the game. And we're going to scramble with Matt Flynn, but this time he's going to get brought down. I just wanted to get to the first down line and slide, but we got tackled just as that happened and we fumbled it. So the Rams are back on the ball. Did I ever say when we got our other touchdown? I don't even remember. Yeah, who was it? Oh, yeah, Marshawn Lynch. Derp. Okay, so Scott Tolzien is going to throw it here to Austin Pettis. I think his first name's Austin. They're going to get a touchdown. They capitalized off of our turnover. And with only 1:45 left in the half, we're going to hit Doug Baldwin for a first down. And then we're going to call for no huddle and give it a draw to Marshawn Lynch. He's going to get stopped in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. And here we're going to hit Chad Johnson. Yes, I renamed him Chad Johnson, because even though I don't know if his jersey is going to say Ocho Cinco or Johnson this year in the NFL, he really did change his name to Chad Johnson. If it says Ocho Cinco on his jersey, it's because his contract hasn't changed and he has to wait till his contract runs up in order for him to have a different jersey. He ran into that problem when he changed his last name to Ocho Cinco. It took like a year for it to change to Ocho Cinco. And you're going to see we missed him on that Hail Mary pass, which was kind of disappointing. But we're getting closer and closer to the end zone. I think like a holding call or something happened there. And I just threw a horrible pass. I don't know what I was trying to do with Blackman. I was trying to user catch it and failed miserably. So they're going to get an interception, and that's going to wrap up the half. So this play right here, this is like the bread and butter of our offense. That slant route to Doug Baldwin. We hit that so many times. You're going to see us 4 receptions there. Then we're going to hit Marshawn Lynch on the pass, obviously. He's going to pick up a first down. 1st and 10, 8:47 left in the third. Matt Flynn's going to drop back, and he's going to scramble once again, and this time we're going to slide. Don't want to fumble it anymore with Matt Flynn. He's got 22 yards rushing on the game. Marshawn Lynch is going to break off a tackle and pick up a first down. He was doing pretty good this game, breaking off some tackles. I have not changed the sliders yet, so everything's still good. We're going to hit Zachary Miller there. He's going to get a first down and get called, or he's going to get the face mask call. So that's going to bring us closer to the end zone. And Matt Flynn's going to connect with Doug Baldwin here. He's going to pick up a touchdown. So Matt Flynn has 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the game so far. And Scott Tolzien going back on 1st and 20. He's going to hit Kendricks, the tight end. I believe he's a tight end. 3rd and 10, Scott Tolzien's going to get sacked, only not. I always say that. I don't know how that wasn't a sack. I was just like, my mind was blown how we couldn't get to the quarterback there. That's why I thought it was a sack. Anyways, Justin Blackman's going to pick up another first down. I believe like every catch he had was a first down, except for that one. He's going to drop it, so we're going to have to settle for a field goal, bringing us up 24-7 with 3:26 left in the third. So the Rams really need to start coming back. 1st and 10, Scott Tolzien dropping back. He's going to go ahead and hit Brandon Lloyd there. We're going to tackle him. He's going to stay in bounds, and Cam Chancellor is going to get injured on the play. Dislocated ankle, will not be able to return to the game. So 3rd and 4, Scott Tolzien dropping back, going to hit Kendricks once again. And Kendricks is going to get injured. I don't know if he would return or not because it doesn't tell you. It doesn't pop up on the screen. But Lloyd couldn't hail that one in for a first down. So they're going to have to settle for a field goal. That is a 49-yard field goal, and they just barely make it to cut the lead back down to 14. So Marshawn Lynch running the ball again. Once again, a nice run there. 9-yard gain, 129 yards running on the day. Picks up a first down there and then some. About 5 yards rushing, 134 yards on, I believe, 18 attempts. 3rd and 6, we're going to hit Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin, those slants across the middle are deadly. 72 yards on 6 receptions. And 2nd and 10, I don't know what I was doing there. Threw the pick right to James Laurinaitis for our 2nd pick of the day with Matt Flynn. And Scott Tolzien's going to get drilled by Chris Clemens, fumble it, and Steven Jackson's actually going to pick up a bunch of yards there. So it's a 2-yard gain, but he really ran like 8 yards there. So they no huddle, and we do the same play, and Chris Clemens gets 2 sacks in a row. So he has 8 on the season so far, 2 on the game. So the Rams are trying to come back. They could not get a first down there, and then they would punt it back to us. And like I said, this slant here, Doug Baldwin, unstoppable, 93 yards on 7 catches. And LaMichael James is going to get 9 yards here, but it's going to get called for holding. Robert Gallery was the one that got called for holding. So 3rd and 8, Matt Flynn dropping back, and once again, the slant's deadly, 102 yards for Doug Baldwin. 3rd and 8, we're going to give it to Ricardo Laquette. He's going to pick up a first down on 3rd down. And now we're going to just try to use up some of the Rams' timeouts. They're going to use one there. And on 3rd and 4, we're going to pass it. And this one, I should have passed it to A. Yes, you can say in the comments below. Tried to give it to LaMichael James, but he could not hold on to it. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal, bringing us back up by 17, 27-10. So the Rams really need to get a first down here. Really need a score here. So they hit Austin Pettis. That's not happening. He only gets 6 yards. Then they're going to go for the Hail Mary. And here we go. Not user controlling anything. Brandon Lloyd almost catches it at the last second. And someone's going to get injured. I think that's Earl Thomas. So 3rd and 4, Scott Tolzien has to drop back and throw it. And it's almost picked off. And Earl Thomas, broken thumb, will not be able to return for the game. So that's 2 of our starting safeties out for the game. So now I just put in Noel Devine and Kellen Moore just to wrap up the game. Gave Noel Devine 2 rushes. He had like 6 on the game, rushing yards. And then Kellen Moore gets his first pass of his NFL career. He's going to complete it to Doug Baldwin on those deadly slants. Then we're just going to kneel it. And Kellen Moore looks so tiny in this game. Not just height, I know he's short, but he just looks really, really skinny in this game, which is kind of funny. So we're going to come away with the win, 27-10, over the St. Louis Rams, bringing us up to 3-0 on the season. It's looking like another playoff season for us. Nothing's been able to stop us except that game on the Patriots that we almost lost. Chris Clemens, 3 tackles, 2 sacks. So he has 8 on the season. He is leading the league in sacks. I think the second place guy has like 5.5 sacks or 4.5 sacks. And of Chris Clemens' 11 tackles, 8 of them are sacks, which is pretty hilarious. And we just beasted the Rams on everything except turnovers. They had 3. They had 2 picks and 1 fumble recovery. We didn't force any turnovers. Matt Flynn, 19 of 32. Scott Tolzien, 12 of 21. A pretty good game for both players, except Matt Flynn had 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. Kellen Moore, 1 of 1 for 25 yards. Marshawn Lynch, 154 yards rushing on 27 attempts, 1 touchdown. Matt Flynn, 26 yards. Noel Devine, 6 yards. LaMichael James, 5 yards. And here are the receiving stats. Doug Baldwin, 127 yards on 9 catches, 1 touchdown. Austin Pettis was their leading receiver, I believe. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.